mention that Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and this is mentioned by Ibn al-Qayyim, and this is a wazifa for the Zyarah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A khas wazifa. Usually I give these gifts, these presents at the end, but today I'll give in the middle of the talk inshallah. Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyah, he mentions this. You know who he is? Abu Bakr bin Umar radiallahu ta'ala mentions that I was with Abu Bakr bin Mujahid rahmatullahi ta'ala. I was sitting with him, and suddenly Sheikh Shibli comes, and Abu Bakr bin Mujahid rahmatullahi ta'ala, he stands up for Sheikh Shibli and he embraces him. Sheikh Shibli was known as a great Sufi in his time. He does mu'anaka with him, embraces him, and then he kissed him between his eyes, on his forehead. He kissed him. And Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Muhammad bin Umar, he said to Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Mujahid, he said, "What are you doing? This Shibli is a madman. Everyone calls him mad. He's known as a majzoob of his time. The scholars of Baghdad, they say Shibli is mad. What are you doing? Why are you kissing him? And you ulama, you people don't respect him. Why suddenly you stood up and you have so much respect for him and so much love for him?" Do you know what Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Mujahid said? Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Mujahid said, I had a dream in which I saw the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam doing what I did today in front of you. He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I saw that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sitting down, and Shibli came in the gathering of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kissed his forehead. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kissed his forehead. And he said that, I said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you have so much love for Shibli. You have so much mahabbah for Sheikh Shibli." That Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Mujahid rahmatullahi ta'ala, he said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "This is that Shibli who prays after every prayer, after salah, he recites this verse of Quran, لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ عَزِيزٌ عَلَيْهِ مَا عَنِتُّمْ حَرِيصٌ عَلَيْكُمْ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ رَءُوفٌ رَحِيمٌ." After reciting these two verses of the Quran of Surah Tawbah, verse 128 and 129, then he sends blessings, darood upon me. And according to another narration, after every fard, he recites these two verses of the Quran, and then he sends darood upon me, and then he recites 3 times, Sallallahu alayka ya Muhammad. Sallallahu alayka ya Muhammad. He recites that 3 times. So he recites, لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ, the 2 verses, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَقُلْ حَسْبِيَ اللَّهُ, and then لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ, the verse 128 and 129. He recites these 2 verses, and according to one narration, after all faraid, he recites the 2 verses, and then 3 times he says, Sallallahu alayka ya Muhammad. Sallallahu alayka ya Muhammad. Sheikh Abu Bakr bin Mujahid, he says, when I woke up, I went to Shibli, and I said, "Shibli, what is it that you recite?" He said, I wanted to test him, I wanted to ask him. He said, "What is it that you recite after every prayer?" He said, "I recite لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ." He said, since that day I had so much love for Sheikh Shibli. Whenever I meet him, I hug him and I kiss him. Because of that. This is a wazifa. Our ulama, they say, if you recite this wazifa after every prayer, you will be blessed with the didar of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is the gift in this gathering of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you want to see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also the ulama say, this is a wazifa for the ishq of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, if you want the true love and true ishq of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, make a habit of reciting this verse. لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ. This is a verse for Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because in this Quranic verse, Allah Jalla wa ala mentions the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then Allah Jalla wa ala praises Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ, indeed came to you, Rasulun, a messenger, min anfusikum. The 2 qira'at of this, one is anfusikum and one is anfasikum. I will come to that inshallah. There are many verses of the Quran in which Allah Jalla wa ala mentions the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to this dunya. Remember, all those Quranic verses in which Allah Jalla wa ala mentions the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to this dunya, all of those Quranic verses are a dalil for commemorating the Mawlid of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How? Because how did the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam come to this dunya? Was it not the Mawlid of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? It was the Mawlid, wasn't it? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was born in the house of Sayyidah Amina. Commemorating Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So whenever we mention Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to this dunya, whenever we hold a gathering, we are acting upon the sunnah. Allah Jalla wa Ala has mentioned, لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Some people will think this is not relevant. I will prove the relevance of this from the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself used this Quranic verse for his mawlid sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's what mawlid is. What do we say in the gatherings of mawlid? The Arabs, they would say, فَجَاءَ مُحَمَّدْ بَشِيرًا نَذِيرًا. فَجَاءَ مُحَمَّدْ بَشِيرًا نَذِيرًا فَصَلُّوا عَلَيْهِ كَثِيرًا كَثِيرًا. नूर वाला आया है. That's what we say, don't we? नूर वाला आया है, नूर लेके आया है. सारे आलम में ये देखो कैसा नूर छाया. That's what it is. لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ.